one of the things that Steve Jobs was famous for doing was he would pit teams against one another. So that is sort of like harboring conflict in order to achieve one's goal.
Okay. So that's one way of looking at it.
Okay, but is that bad, or is that under this storming phase? Is that can that be said to be storming?
So instead of harboring conflict, I would term it as harboring competition. Competition is I'm competing with you because I want to do better than you. So if we compete, but we are competing in a healthy way, like competition, no? So that will be something which not really storming. That is just basically how you're operating. But along the way, if some people start to behave in that behavior, so complaining, blaming, tai chi, not taking ownership, those are things that will indicate we are storming. Now the company can be doing very well, hitting targets, but certain people in the department can be storming. So how we decide whether you're informing, storming, norming, performing is from the behaviors we see. The company's culture may be to pit things together, to constantly have competitions between teams. That's all fine. But if you see behavior of staff, according to those, that means the symptoms are of like that. That means that's the disease, right? Everybody else doesn't feel that way, but this person feels that way. So then you have a problem. If the whole organization, if Apple as a company starts to behave that way, then that won't work. That means Steve Jobs has to change his approach. But if that way makes the company perform better, then that's the right thing to do.
Okay.
Okay. So when you go into norming, so if a company fails, again, like you said, boils on to leader. Now, I think even in your show before, if a company has been operating for some time and you cannot make a decent profit, then it must be the decision made by the people on top. Wrong market, wrong product, wrong marketing, quality is not good, your post and pre-customer service hopeless. So who makes these decisions? The leaders. Putting people in certain places, who makes the decisions? Leaders. How you reward people, who makes the decisions? Leaders, right? So end of the day, I will go back to the leader and ask, what are you all doing about this? If you're doing different things but getting the same result, something is wrong. Do you have the wrong person in that place? If the wrong person in that place, then wrong job fit, take that person, put somewhere else. It's again the leader's role. If your children end up all becoming terrorists, who do I blame? So sometimes I also find parents...
By the way, that was an example from the left, man. That was a curveball, just I think, what, terrorists?
Because parents are also leaders. So I will tell parents like to say that the child is successful because of me. So for your question also, the company is successful not just because of the leader, also the staff. You get the right people, motivated people. Okay? But in the corporate world, you hire people, you interview people, correct? Parenting, you cannot hire. You get that one, you get that one. And you have to make the best out of that particular scenario.
Those are the cards you're dealt with.
Yes.
Yeah.
So if you inherit a team, then similar lah. So you have to make the best out of the team. So if, as a leader, when you make good decisions and the people below you are good people, so both of you are responsible. But if you make bad decisions, the good people will struggle. You see? Now, if they are strong enough to share with you and assert themselves or give you ideas and options, that's good. If you're willing to listen, also good. If you're not willing to listen, then what happens? You see? So then these people will leave because they can see, I'm not going to go anywhere with this because I don't see production with this guy or with this lady. No results. I want to go somewhere. I don't want to belong to a team that doesn't win championships. You see? So I will leave. It's as simple as that. So, but if it's successful, of course, leader major role, but the team also plays a role. If you are a good leader, but you don't have good players, how to win competition? So you need the both. But the leader has to make important decisions. Same also if the child is not successful. You cannot then say, oh, it's because of television and school and friends and media. What are you doing all the while? So if parents want full credit for success of the child, you must take full blame also for the unsuccessful outcome of your child. But then they won't take full blame.
No, they won't.
So in companies also, if the leader has enough time to get the right people, groom the right people and all that stuff, both are successful. Both are contributing to the company's success. But the leader plays a very critical role. And where you are in the chain of command in the company makes a difference. So you're not going to blame the office boy if the company doesn't do well. Correct? You're not going to blame the person at the front counter. They will say, I'm just listening to instructions. So the leader plays a major role. Like parents, they play a major role in the child's success.